Hey guys, I am on day 15, and I am actually starting to see results, mainly in my workouts. Let me start with my weigh-in. My weigh-in this morning was 303.0, so we're still making good progress. I know it's still really fast right now, but I anticipate it slowing down, probably anytime now. But my exercising, I've noticed a big difference in. I did the 20-minute express today since I was off work. I really lacked the motivation to want to exercise today. But making myself do it, I feel like, is going to get me used to doing it later on down the road and actually wanting to do it, just making it a part of my normal routine. Doing it in the evening seems to help me a little bit better. I've been sleeping better at night, although I've been having more dreams recently. I guess maybe I get into a deeper sleep, so then my mind kind of goes crazy. But the workouts in the evening seem to be doing me the best. So I'm going to try to stick with that. And anytime I have any lack of motivation, I'll try to send somebody a text or and be like, look, I don't really want to do this. And then they always give me encouraging words to do it. Either that or I'll get on Pinterest and look at motivational like quotes or something like that, or I'll read success stories of these people who have gone through dramatic weight losses and such things. But overall, today, I think I did pretty good. I still stayed under my calorie count for the day. I think I was just slightly shy of what my calorie count was, but I'm still under goal, which is really good. I'm still continuing to fight. Say hi, Noah.
Hello.
You want to say goodnight?
Good night.
Good night, I love you.
Good night, love you too.
Sweet dreams.
Good dreams.
See you tomorrow. But yeah, I'm staying under my calorie count for the day. The MyFitnessPal is actually giving me some pretty good insight to what I'm eating. So like it says, this is really high in protein, or this is high in vitamin C, and so on and so forth. So I really like seeing the different foods that I eat and how beneficial they are to me or how they're not beneficial to me. So I actually found out today that the Kirkland brand, which is the Costco brand, shredded Mexican blend cheese is really, really bad for you. And I have been using that stuff for years, and I didn't realize how high in saturated fats it was. But it actually sent up a little red message for me and said, this is really high in saturated fats. And I was like, what? I did not know that. Which, I'm not a label reader, and I know a lot of people are like, you should really get in the habit of that. I'm just not there yet. Maybe sometime down the road I will, but it's too overwhelming for me at this point. Again, I'm only in day 15, and this is still a long journey ahead of me, so maybe at some point I'll feel more comfortable with that, but right now not so much. I went to the grocery store this evening and actually parked further away to try to, even though my legs already felt like jello, I pushed myself really hard. Like, I'm just now like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours after my workout, starting to get back to my normal temperature, to where I'm still not sweating. But I ended up walking there. The grocery store I went to has a slight incline on it, but it's not dramatic. But I still parked at the top, and then just walked further. So, but I could still, it's really humid outside, so whenever you are outside walking around, it's still really hot. So I was sweating from that, even though I'd already taken a shower. It was like, I was still sweating. So I finally got in here and sat down in my spot. This is my spot. See? Say hi to the kitty. Say hi, Kiki. Say hi. No, he's tired. So I sat down and I've got the fan going, as you can see, and I'm finally starting to cool off a little bit. So even though it was after my workout quite a bit of time, I was still, I think, getting more physical activity in, and plus walking around the grocery store and so on and so forth. So But yeah, so it's been it's been interesting so far. They say the first 2 weeks, you're always like really good to go. So I'm just trying my hardest to make sure that I'm still like, let's do this, that type of thing. But I'm actually starting to see, I think I'm kind of off topic here. I was talking about seeing results. The first thing is in my workout, I actually did it the way that they did it. Like moving around, the jumping, the hopping, the chest pumping. I mean, everything that they did up until the very last one, which has one where they like turn around really fast. I'm not comfortable with doing that yet. But I was able to keep up their tempo and actually do it along with the video at the same tempo that they were doing it. And about 4 songs in, it was one where they really get your heart rate going, and I just pushed myself. I was like, it burns now, but it's going to feel better later. It burns now, but it's going to feel better later. No pain, no gain. I just kept saying those things the whole time I was doing it, and I was able to kind of talk myself through it and keep going at a faster pace, keeping up with them. But then I remember back when I very first did it, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't jump the way that they were jumping, and I'm a little over a loss of 10 pounds at this point, and it's amazing what that 10-pound difference is. But it just felt really good to be able to keep up with their pace. So I am going to go back to the 35-minute one tomorrow. This has been kind of a lazy weekend for me. But I've also got a couple vacations coming up over the, they're not really vacations. They're softball tournament, but we're traveling for it to the beach. And so I just have to like really get myself into the mindset of doing it while we're there. So like, when we're at the hotel, either doing it that evening whenever we get back. But it also means that we're going to be eating out a little bit more. So we'll see how that all goes. Hopefully I am still able to keep up with it then. But by then I'll be at 21 days where I've exercised every day, and hopefully it'll just be habit for me to where I just do it, which will be nice, the Nike thing, just do it. But yeah, so and the other results I've seen is mostly, please don't judge me, my ankles. So my ankles are actually thinner now that I can actually physically see. Like I can tell that my legs are more toned than what they were 2 weeks ago. I don't notice anything in my gut region that's changed yet. I don't notice anything else, but I do notice in my legs that they are, like the lower part of my legs are a little bit more toned, which is awesome. They say it actually takes you, you personally, if you're going through it, it takes you 4 weeks to notice any changes. But it was nice to be able to look down and be like, you know what? That extra little pouch that I used to have there of flubber is not as big. So it was kind of nice to be able to look down and notice the difference there. But I look forward to the next week to get back on a normal like cycle and schedule, to be able to drink more water. I think I kind of slacked off a little bit today in water. I posted my food log to Instagram, and I think that I came up short. And I did have some tea today, so we'll see how that affects my weigh-in tomorrow. But yeah, all around positive day, and I think that's it for me this evening. Bye guys.